And good afternoon, finally, as morning turns into afternoon. Doug Gann alongside of Billy French, 446 Sports, bringing you the second half of today's action. We are ready for minors, and we are ready for majors action. This is minors action between Tioga and Arthur F. Smith. And Billy had a couple of games in there. We've got the flag division done, Super Bowl champion, the Tioga team that's there, and Pineville wins the midgets divisions. Now Arthur F. Smith starting to say, well, let's just make it a third different team winning a Super Bowl out here. But, yeah, guys, we're excited to have you out here. Doug Gann, Billy French. Billy, let me know what's going on.
Man, it's going to be a fun matchup here. This is going to be the 9 and 10-year-olds here for the minors division here. You're going to see a lot of really good play calling, a lot of tackling, a lot of big plays here. We've been able to watch the first two games here. The speed of the running back position has been so prevalent so far in these first two games. I imagine you're going to see pretty much that same type of deal here. A little bit harder hitting and a little bit maybe throwing downfield a little bit more here. But this is going to be a matchup. Love the jersey color right here for Arthur F. Smith. That green, a couple of them got the green visors, Doug, as well in there. And, boy, it looks good. And, of course, Tioga coming in with the red and black.
Look, we've heard a lot about this Arthur F. Smith team. And so looking forward to what it is that they bring out here. Should be a lot of fun. Captains for Tioga are out there waiting for the captains from Pineville or from Arthur F. Smith.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't see the back of them, so I don't know exactly who they are, but we'll try to get them as soon as we can here. But out comes number 1, number 77, number 24. That's going to be Keandre Frazier. You're going to hear his name quite a bit here today. Number 77 is Perry Grimes, and number 24 is Aiden Ante as well for this Arthur F. Smith. Again, this is the Green Rattlers and the Tioga Red here going at it right here and getting ready for a big ball game here at Super Bowl. This is Saturday. Beautiful weather right here for it. In the first two games have lived up to the expectations, and we're excited about this third one as well here.
You look down on the field and you see the coaches. That's something that's only going to last for a minute because you move to the minors league. The coaches will come off of the field.
Yep, and here we go with the coin toss, trying to get everything going here. Just a absolutely beautiful. We appreciate Red River Football for asking us to come here and broadcast this matchup here. We've had fun already, and we got two more to go here, and we're going to close out that with the major division here. So again, if you're watching here and you're just now tuning in, finding out about us here, hit like and subscribe right there, and it doesn't cost you anything. Absolutely didn't cost you anything to watch here, and it kind of helps spread the deal. Arthur F. Smith is the number 1 seed. Tioga is the number 7 seed. And what a heck of a matchup. I love this here, man. This is going to be fun as we go ahead and turn it over to the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football fans of all ages, it is game time here at the reservation. Arthur F. Smith, the number 1 seed, coming in against Tioga Red, the number 7 seed here. And this is going to be a fun matchup here. This is big boy football, boys and girls. Get ready for it. Should be some hard-hitting action. I am Billy French, and alongside my partner, Doug Gann, and, of course, Chuck Perkins, working producer and behind the camera and eating a candy bar, is just enjoying. It should be a fun afternoon, Doug, and I'm excited about seeing some really hard-hitting football.
Looks like it. You know, every game, you don't really know what to expect when we don't cover it as much. Don't really know what to expect, but these guys are playing some football. Every level of it gets a little more like football. Coaches are off the field, and it's just come as you are in this one.
Here we go. Tioga will start with the ball here first here under center. He's going to hand it off to the right side, cut back into the middle, and there's a host of Arthur F. Smith, the Green Rattlers there, but a good pickup of about 5 yards there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Tioga.
First time we've seen this new color combination out here, the bright green. You love to see that. Don't really know where I've seen that kind of North Texas, maybe the mean green from there. A little bit of it, Yeah,
that's very familiar. And a couple of them have that green visor in there, and I love the way that looks. That looks fantastic here. Kind of reminiscent of Peabody here. So Tioga here is going to be, it's just going to be old school type of running the ball down the gut here, and that's going to be a good little handoff to the outside.
Wow.
And what a tackle right there by that young man. That is number 1. That's Keandre Frazier Jr.
You told me we'd hear a lot about him today.
And he's going to set it off tone right here early on here in the first quarter here. And so a loss of about 2 yards, so it's going to bring up now 3rd and 7 now for this the Tioga Red offense. It's going to be a problem all day long for me to say Tioga and not say Indian, being that I happen to call Tioga games.
I absolutely understand it. Long-standing Tioga Indian here as well, 6:40 and counting in the first.
1 receiver near side, 1 on the far side. They're going to hand the ball right up the gut here, but nowhere to go. That Green Rattlers there with a huge tackle. It's going to bring up 4th down here, and just a good job right there of getting the penetration right there on the defensive line of the Arthur F. Smith team here, and a huge tackle. Going to bring up 4th down, and there it is. That's going to be a punt.
That's the punt is what that is?
Yep, that's going to be a punt here. This is they'll just swap it over
so
to the 30-yard line.
So they give them a 30-yard walk-off on that. That's better than some high school punts. That's goodness.
And it's of course, that'll have the Green Rattlers get on offense here, and we'll get to see. I'm sure we're going to hear Frazier's name quite a bit here as one of the captains and one of the leaders on this team here. So first drive is a stall.
Billy, you automatically notice a size difference out of this Arthur F. Smith team. I'm looking out there at number 41, Troy Lambing, and just a big man. He sits on that left tackle spot is where he's at. Kind of drops in as a tight end.
Yeah, and you got to imagine Frazier's going to be running a lot on that left side there. As there goes shotgun, they're going to hand it off. Frazier's going to cut to the right here and cut back in. Breaks 2 tackles, still on his feet. Getting midfield, still on his fat. And Frazier all the way down to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Arthur F. Smith. Touchdown, Frazier.
Just, just got up and got going, got to the outside, had an opportunity, did Tioga a couple of times, but unable really to do anything with Frazier. And my goodness, it's just what we had heard about.
Absolutely, and of course they started off exactly. You got to go with what brought you here, and you could tell that Frazier's their lead back. That's their bell cow, and so right off the gate here, breaks about 5 tackles and gets into the end zone. So they're going to go for the extra point here. Of course, they're going to be running it. And so we're going to see what Arthur F. Smith can do. Tioga on their heels right now early on here as 5 is in the shotgun. He's going to run to the left side, cut back into the middle, untouched right there by number 5. Let's see who that is. That's going to be Christopher Spurlock is the quarterback, and just made it look real easy on that opening drive, did Arthur F. Smith. So that's going to be just 5 minutes and 49 seconds left here on the first quarter here, and Arthur F. Smith, first drive of the ball game, marches right down their scores. And now this Tioga offense is going to get to come back out here and try to make something happen and try to make this a ball game early on.
Indeed, we'll see what they're able to do with this one. Again, unlike our flag football, if you join us for that one and not the second one, 4 8-minute quarters are played here in this.
Yep. So, again, Tioga coming back out in that same offense here, and it's just that it's an old school, going to be running no wide receivers. They're not looking to throw. It's just going to be that swing, and he's still on his feet down to the 30. What a good run right there. Still on his feet. Good stiff arm by number 99 for Tioga. That's Logan Magnana, and a good job right there by that young man of just kind of, putting that arm out there, pushing that defender away, and picking up some positive yards on first down.
And if you're Tioga, you have to answer that because you've already seen the explosiveness of Keandre Frazier and that Arthur F. Smith offensive unit. You've got to get something going. Keep the ball away, run some clock, but generate first downs.
Here we go. Tioga got one receiver near side, one first near side here, and one on the far side. They're going to hand the ball off right up the gut, though, and a cut back right there again by the Tioga running back here, and a good pickup, and that's going to move the chains, and that is number 10 for Tioga. That is Braden Middleton for Tioga, and a good first down carry for Tioga, and that's going to move the chains, and this now a little bit different here. Of course, when they start spreading the ball out here, it's opening some seams in the middle of that Arthur F. Smith defense. And super, super nice job right there. Good push by the Tioga offensive line as well here. 4:45 left, 4:46, with 7-0. Arthur F. Smith up right here early on here. The handoff again to Middleton. Nowhere to go right there. We'll pick up a couple of yards, but that's going to bring up about 2nd and 8.
Just like that, Billy almost got run out in the middle of of a youth football game.
And here we go. Going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, 2nd down and 8 for Tioga. They get out to the 43-yard line. And got to find a way to answer that Arthur F. Smith. I think if you can go down and answer with a touchdown here, you can stay in this one. But Arthur F. Smith, so high-powered.
Yeah, absolutely, and it lived up to the expectations so far. One receiver, again, near side and one far side. They're going to hand it off right up the gut again, and that's a good cut. But there is a host of rattlers right there on the hit. A good carry by Tioga. Again, that is Middleton, but that time only a pickup of 4 or 5 yards. So 3rd down and about 5 now for Tioga.
Yeah, coming off the field there, that young man, number 30 for Arthur F. Smith, Dwayne Frederick III, had a big hit. Looked like he might have been shaken up just a little bit, but does come off of there.
Love the format, of course, letting the coaches come off of the field here as they get a little bit older, and you kind of get more of the true traditional football here where you look into the sidelines, getting the play call and everything. So here we go with the Tioga offense on 3rd down here in about 5. And there's a fake. He's going to keep it himself out to the outside. Can he cut back in? Still on his feet. Is he going to get to the first down? He's right at the sticks, and I believe he did. Yeah, what a great job right there. He initially got right to the sticks, fell forward, and got enough for the first down. So that will move the chains on 3rd and 5.
The block on the outside is what made a lot of the difference, and it allowed him to cut back to the inside. The defender had set up outside the blocker, and instead of going around and trying to get to the outside like a lot of players do, he cuts back inside his block, picks up the first down.
Yeah, good job right there by the Tioga offensive line here. It's going to bring up now 1st down and 10, ball spotted, I believe, at the 47-yard line here. Tioga's going to hand it off again right up the gut. That's Middleton again. Middleton's churning them legs. Host of rattlers pulling him down, but he's going to fall forward and pick up a good about 4 yards after being hit at the original line of scrimmage. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Arthur F. Smith on top 7-0, but Tioga got something brewing right here early on, trying to get back into this ball game after the big 60-plus yard touchdown run by Frazier on Arthur F. Smith's first drive of the ball game.
Yeah, exactly what you needed if you're Tioga here is chew some clock, get some first downs, and flip the field.
Here we go under center. There's that handoff again. Middleton's going to try to turn, still falling forward. That young man right there is he ain't not huge in size, but my goodness, he pushes and he carries the load with him here as number 99, Logan Magnana, is the quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Middleton and pick up a good, manageable now 3rd and short.
And ideally, that's what you want to have happen is continuing to churn those legs.
Here we go, 3rd and short. Tioga getting the play here. Again, this is definitely 4-down territory if you're Tioga, especially with the offense that this Arthur F. Smith team has here, and they can score at such a high speed. Here we go, that I formation here. One receiver on the far side, and just a little bitty push, and again, it's not enough for a first down, but it's going to make it a manageable 4th down here, only needing a yard. And you see, it's more of the blocking on this offensive for Tioga. It's more of just stand up and push. It's not really getting a penetration into the backfield.
No, but very impressed with it, and all they're doing is what they need to do. They're not trying to stay out of their sorts, but here's something they can go for on 4th down. The last time you saw the Tioga punt, this time they are in plus territory, looking to continue to move this as we are winding down 41 seconds into the first quarter of play.
Here we go. Magnana is the quarterback here in that I formation. He's going to hand it off to, there he is again, and he's going to have, that should be right at the sticks. Let's see where they mark that ball here. Man, this is going to be really, really close.
Spot that came in was past the 40.
On the far side, yeah. I don't know. Near side saying no. Far side gave him the spot. So we're going to see here.
You got to go with the guy the side of the ball was on.
Yeah, right. And
they do. They mark him the first down.
Because the near side was saying no, but of course he's way far away from where the play was happening. That's going to be enough here. And, I thought they said that should be a first down, but they're going to bring the chains and they're going to measure.
Well, I can assure you this, it's going to be first down and 10. It's just who it's first down and 10 for.
No, here we go. What this guy right here.
Call them like I see them.
Keys to the game: score more points than the opposing team.
Look, where they've got it set, I'm not certain that he's going to be there. It may miss it by a link of the chain, and it does. That's what you see. Great camera work there, Chuck, to get into that one.
Yep, good job right there. See it just short here. So Arthur F. Smith comes up with a big defensive spot. They can't challenge it.
No, they can go to our video.
Yeah, we've got the BU Designs instant replay. We can give it to you. But that's going to be a turnover on down. So the Arthur F. Smith, the Rattlers, the Green Rattlers with a huge stop here. So they're going to come out and try to add on to their lead right here. 7-0 here with 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Last time Mr. Frazier had the ball, he had a 65-yarder for a touchdown here. Let's see what happens here in their second possession. He's in the shotgun. They're going to hand it, bobbled here, but caught by number 12. And that is Day-Day. Day-Day still going. Day-Day down to the 30. Day-Day down to the 20. Day-Day down to the 10. Day-Day be scoring right there. And that is a big touchdown here and 2 carries. That wasn't Frazier. Boys and girls, that was Day-Day.
Let's see if we can take a look at it again. And all you see is him starting to separate right there. And he causes that separation. And look at him, Day-Day finish that one off.
Day-Day in the house right there with the long touchdown run, and that is going to tack on another 6 here, and we're going to see, we're going to go for the extra point here. What a run right there by that young man. It's nice to see multiple players scoring some touchdowns out here.
Indeed it is. 2 touchdown runs. 2 different players have done it on the final play. That's really making good use of every bit of the 8 minutes on that quarter.
Absolutely. So here for the extra point here is Arthur F. Smith. Number 5, that is Spurlock is the quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. And he's going to drop back, looking to throw, and has someone open, and just over the head here. So the 2-point conversion is no good.
Looked like he was going for Frazier.
And Spurlock got hit really hard just as he releases the ball here.
Oh, he's shaking that throwing hand, too.
Yeah, and so that young man is hurt, but he's going to come off the field here. But a good touchdown run, 13-0. Arthur F. Smith on top of Tioga here early on here with 8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Wow,
we'll keep it here as well.
Yeah, just explosive work. Oh, hang on. Let's see. We missed out on all of that. Anyway, I don't have sorry about that. There was a good opportunity for us to run our touchdown logo, but Don't have it. All I have is
my goodness.
All I have is that purple one, and y'all don't want that.
So unprofessional.
Y'all don't want that one.
You don't want the purple.
All right, here you go. If that makes you feel better.
Touchdown Trojans.
That's right.
They scored again. Here goes the Tioga getting ready here for their third opportunity to get on the board here as a man in shotgun. 2 receivers top of your screen here. High snap over the head of the quarterback, and he's just going to try to pick it up and try to make something out of nothing. Look at the juke by that young man, but here comes that whole Arthur F. Smith defense, and that's going to be a huge loss here. High snap cost Magnana. He did everything he could do to try to make something happen right there, but that was not that young man's fault by any means.
No, it'll be 2nd down and 27 when we switch ends and come back for the second quarter of play. Going to step away for just a moment and bring you this from our title sponsor, Valex Federal Credit Union.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And welcome back, everybody, here. Tioga trying to get onto the scoreboard here, getting ready for the second quarter. Arthur F. Smith on top 13-0. 2 long touchdown runs, one from Frazier, one from Day. And so that's the scoring thus far. Tioga trying to make something happen here after the bobbled snap earlier. Here he goes again. Magnana just trying to make something happen, still churning them legs and picking up some positive yards, but they are really, really behind the sticks right now here, and that'll bring up a long 2nd down.
It'll be, And
it should be third down.
Yeah, it'll be third down and 20. Pickup of 7 on that play. So
ball spotted at the 20-yard line here. Need to get all the way to the 40. If my math is correct, that's normally what 20-20 does. Normally, that's how that works.
Or you can look at this stick that's attached to the chains and see where it's
sitting. That's why I said 40, but I was trying to make myself sound smart. Here we go. So 3rd and 20 now for the Tioga team here. Tioga Red down 13-0 early on here. And here we go, that same formation. There's that double reverse to the left side now here. And let's see if they can get a block here. And just kind of good little tackle right there. Gets away from 2, cannot get away from 3. That is number 1. That is Willie Hill for Tioga, but just cannot break it. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to go ahead and punt the ball.
Second punt today for Tioga. And, again, it is a 30-yard walk-off.
They are consistent, man. These punters are dead on the money, 30 yards.
Averaging 30 yards a punt today.
Yeah, they are very, very good at placing exactly where they need to place it.
And I like their punt return team being able to cover and not letting any returns come out.
Yeah, the gross and net are the exact same, and that's the way you like to see it here from your coverage team.
Guys at home, can you tell it's been a long night and day for those of us that made the trip to New Orleans and back in for this quick turnaround?
Yeah, we, of course, had no idea when we got asked to do this, and we loved it. We'd have done it no matter what. But not knowing that how far we would have to travel, because it could have been anywhere. It could have been local. It could have been anything. Both of us happened to be 3.5 hours away, both getting in about 1:30 last night. Tioga losing to St. Paul's Ash, defeating Brother Martin.
23-0, shutting them out to set up a matchup in the car next Friday.
That's why they said they won. And so, of course, getting in here, but we're having a blast out here at Tioga today, and calling all 4 of these games here. Here we go, the Rattlers getting ready in office. 3 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. He's going to tuck, looking to run the whole way right here. Breaks a few tackles, stays in bounds, gets hit, and there's a flag coming in. And I hope that's not
I hope it's not on the head by Logan that came in at the end of that, because, I mean, all of the defenders from Tioga's heads were up when they made that hit.
That was a shoulder tackle from what I could see on that play, but we're going to see what the official call is. Joseph Daggerpont, the white hat here in this ball game. So, again, if you don't like a call, go find Joseph. I can give you his address if you want. I know where he lives.
Wow.
I can't do that in high school.
Number one rule.
I can't call. You never call out an official, but I know
Wow.
he's a friend of mine, and this is Red River Football. I can do it in that, baby.
It's Billy at IusedToCallFootball.com.
Joseph will get a kick out of that. Trust me.
Wow.
Yeah, rule number one when you're when you're calling high school games is you don't even mention who's out there to do it. As they're trying to confer here, trying to figure out what exactly was the call on that play. They're going to wave it off.
Yeah,
good job. That's exactly what should have happened.
Absolutely the right call on there.
Good job here. So it's going to bring up first down here.
And you like them to get together on that.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do and get no matter what level it is. Don't be afraid to talk. Now he's on the other side talking to the Tioga coaches and explaining what the deal is over there.
Yeah, Chuck and I have talked about that all season long, that, we don't mind the extra minute or two of just conferring with the other officials and finding out that, sometimes you'd rather throw it and have it out there, and you can always pick it up if you need to.
That's right.
Arthur F. Smith getting here, 13-0, 6 minutes, 17 seconds left here in this second quarter here. One receiver near side, one at the top. I love this formation by the Rattlers. That's going to be Frazier with the handoff, breaking tackles, and finally brought down here for a pickup about 1 yard. So it's going to bring up third and about 3 for Arthur F. Smith.
Look, good gang tackling there by the Tioga team. Timeout on the field. We'll see what injury is there.
And again, we'll take the camera off of that here. Hopefully that young man is okay. Stay tuned, of course, after these games. And even if you're in the stands and you're watching it and you want to go back and watch it later on, go to our YouTube and you can definitely go look for it and find out. You can watch any game all season long. These will be archived forever and a day, so you'll always get to be able to go back and watch this. Doesn't cost you anything here,
no.
And that's one of the perks of having 446 Sports here. And that young man gets up. That is number 4 for Tioga. Daniel. How do you say that? Go ahead.
Travades.
There you go. DT with the he got up off the field. He's going to be okay here. That young man's going to head to the sideline, and that's going to bring up third and short now for Arthur F. Smith.
Third down and short, 6:03 remaining here until the break, and it has been 2 big runs by Arthur F. Smith that have got us where we are. 2 different players have scored on this one.
Yeah, just a good job of running the ball by this Arthur F. Smith so far here. 2 big runs by 2 different, again, like you said, players here, and that bodes well for that offensive line, getting a pretty good push there and allowing multiple players to do it. Here we go. Same formation here. Oh,
I think he was fixing his helmet, though.
I seen him stand up and pull the helmet up. Yeah, like I can't see. And that's going to be a false start. That's going to back him up here. So 3rd and 2 is now going to be probably 3rd and 7. And so, again.
Well, that's a tough call when you're adjusting your helmet to get flagged for that.
Can't move, man. You can't move.
No, not at all.
So 3rd and now 7 for Arthur F. Smith here. Again, appreciate Red River Football, the guys that asked us to come out here and broadcast this game. We have had a blast thus far. Got this one and one more to go here. The final game will be at 3 o'clock, the Majors Super Bowl game. Here we go. 3 receivers, that bunch formation at the top here. 1 receiver near side, lone setback. And there's man in motion right there. That's Frazier in motion. Frazier's going to hit his own offensive lineman, and that just allowed him enough to slow down, and a big tackle by Logan Magnana.
He cut up field too quickly. If he continues out another couple of yards to this side and clears that tight end on the near side, he's still running on there. But he cuts up, gets knocked off balance, and that allowed the Tioga defenders a minute or so to come in there and get him.
Yeah, Logan Magnana with the tackle right there for Tioga. So it's going to bring up 4th. And let's see what Arthur F. Smith, they're going for it. I don't see them, I don't see the punter coming out.
Well, that's just trusting your defense and knowing that you don't. Might be a fake.
Here we go on 4th down.
See, that they could run the fake, tell them they want to punt, and then have the official flip the ball to the running back.
Here we go, man, in shotgun here with 2 receivers near side. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's looking to throw. He just lets her rip here, and it's in and out of the hands of the receiver. That's going to be incomplete. The Magnana hit him.
Magana, yeah,
My goodness, what a hit right there. And the quarterback is hurt. Well, that wasn't the quarterback. That was actually the running back, I think, throwing the ball here. And so we're gonna steer away from that here, but it will be Tioga's ball here on a turnover on downs, and a huge, huge hit. And I hope that young man is okay.
Yeah, he came in at the end of that. And again, the play of Logan Magana that has been just everywhere. That's 99 for that Tioga team. Has done everything and really went after the quarterback there. But ball that was thrown up in the air had a chance at being caught down there.
Yep, just a good defensive play. And again, anytime that you're trying to throw, you really leave your body exposed here for a big, big hit. It was a clean. It was a good hit. Mm-hmm. It was nothing malicious by any means. But when you're wide open and you're throwing everything you got, you leave your full body exposed. And he just took the brunt of the hit, that young man. And you could tell it knocked the wind out of him, but that young man's walking off the field. And so
look, there's no question, Billy, that football is a very violent, physical sport. It doesn't matter what age that it is. It's the players that are playing the same caliber.
People forget about that, and that was Frazier. Frazier is the hurt game, but I think he's going to be okay.
Everybody wants to sign up and get the touchdowns and do all of these things. But it's folks that are hitting each other in order to stop the play.
Absolutely right. It is a physical sport. As Tioga is going to try something here, that's going to be handed off and going to get a couple of yards right there. But that time, Middleton falls forward, so he's going to pick up about 3-4 yards on the carry here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 now for your Tioga offense. They're in great field position right here. Best start for Tioga so far here with 3 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tioga trails Arthur F. Smith 13-0 here at the Miners Red River Football Super Bowl Championship.
Well, if you're Tioga, you've got to get something to go. You can erase the entire the first half woes by going ahead and punching it in right here.
Here we go. One receiver near side, number 7 on the outside right there. Then that I formation is that is number 99, Magnana. He's going to hand the ball off again to Middleton. Fall forward here just short of the sticks. Here is going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 now for Tioga.
3rd and 2, and you've got another injured Rattler that is down on the ground.
Yep, exactly. Let's see.
They'll take the officials' timeout here with them.
I hope that young man is okay. That's I want to say that's Spurlock. I think that's the quarterback.
And that's a couple of names that you've called offensively, defensively, all along the while. 3rd down and 2 now for Tioga. And again, no doubt you're in 4-down territory here. You've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
So 3rd and short, yeah, absolutely here. You don't have to get, you'd love to get the full 3 yards here, but you just got to get something to where, that easily just a handoff, try to get a yard or 2 here. But you look for Middleton right here to carry the ball up the middle here, especially now when Spurlock out of the game here on that last play. That's a big presence, a big body on that defensive line here. So Magnana is the quarterback under center. He's going to hand the ball off. There it is right there, and he's going to get easily into the 1st down here, and that will move the sticks. So, Middleton with the carry, and that's a Tioga 1st down, and they're marching down here trying to get something to happen here right before the half.
Yeah.
13-0, Arthur F. Smith on top of Tioga.
Again, you have to go in there and do this. Still, I see their quarterback 5 that is off. Don't know if Frazier's still on the sideline too.
Yep.
So that's 2 big keys to this Arthur F. Smith team that are on the sideline right now.
Yeah, that's your 2 leading tacklers, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Also your 2 studs on the offensive side here. So here we go, Tioga in that tight formation here, and they're going to swing it out, and they're looking to pass. No, he's good. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to read the defense, and he's going to keep going all the way to the 20-yard line. And what a play right there. I believe that is Logan Magnana, on the carry here, and a great job of faking out the safeties, looking like he was fixing to throw it and then tuck it and go, and got an extra 4 yards. So that should move dump just short of it. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 1 here on the ball spotted, I believe, at the 20-yard line here. Tioga making something happen here right before the half.
And the clock will stop at 2 minutes. They run into Regular football at that point for the last couple of minutes of each half, so it did stop on the 2-minute warning, if you will.
Here we go. One receiver each side for Tioga. Here is Middleton in the backfield here. Big fullback right in front of him. He's going to follow that fullback here.
Wow, rode down off the far side.
Yeah, this got enough for the first down, but there was no blocking on that side. But yet, luckily, he was able to get enough yardage for the first down, so that'll move the chains here. And again, Tioga with 1:54 seconds left here in the half here, threatening finally, trailing 13-0 here at the reservation here in Tioga. This is a great little deal that they have here with all 4 Super Bowl champions going to be crowned today here. All day of football here. Proud to bring it here on 446 Sports. Here we go. One receiver each side here. That I formation following that big fullback right there for Tioga. They're going to hand it off to Middleton again. Middleton's going to try. There's a flag coming in from the near side judge. And let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a holding against Tioga. Holding, so they're going to mark it back here. So, again, as soon as that momentum starts rolling for Tioga, big holding call is going to mark them back there. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now for the Tioga Red team here against Arthur F. Smith.
Well, that's about the worst thing that you could have happen when you've got such a drive going, because now you've got to get the ball inside the 9 to the 8, or gosh, close to the 7.
With only a minute, 18 seconds. Yeah, it's again, you've been methodical about moving the ball down the field, picking up 6-yard clips at a time. You really hadn't broken anything really big, not like Arthur F. Smith has. So you got to come up, dial up something right here to get a score quick, like in a hurry, and I believe they're going to call a timeout.
With 1:01.
Yeah, that's going to be on Arthur F. Smith calls the timeout here. So I guess they're going to try to get the ball back or something, or they just didn't like the defense, what they were getting up there. Tioga has to score right here. You cannot let this Arthur F. Smith team, with the way they run the ball, get up any more than what they already are here without trying, then you'll be stretching yourself. You can only do what you can do. You're not able to run these big chunk yardages here, so you cannot get down 3 scores.
We saw the Tioga team unable to really get down the field in that Pineville game, last one. And now this, you think that, and Arthur F. Smith has this in their minds. I've got to believe. Look, we got to whatever we can do to throw it to get them off of the field, because if we can keep it at a 2 score, we get the ball to start the second half, maybe move it to 3 score. This Tioga team's not built to come back from a big deficit.
Absolutely. Again, they have a very good offensive line. They've got a good run game that gets those 4 or 5 yard clips, and that's a good thing to have. Absolutely. But when you're trailing behind and you need to get points and you need to get points fast, that doesn't fit into what the style of offense that they're running right here. So one receiver again at the bottom of your screen, that is Willie Hill. Top of your screen, that is number 7, that is Bardwell. And they're going to quarterback keeper himself. Magnana's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll out to the outside. Big stiff arm by the young man. But number 12, that is Day again, who had the touchdown run. Not going to allow himself to get the stiff arm and makes a huge tackle right there. So it'll bring up 2nd and long.
Look, Day said, I've given plenty of these out. I know how to fight through that stiff arm.
And another timeout for Tioga this time here with a 51 seconds left here in the opening half. Tioga trails Arthur Smith 13-0 here on 446 Sports. Special presentation of Red River Football Super Bowl championships here at the reservation in Tioga today. And this has been an absolute awesome experience so far. You see the parents and the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and great-grandmothers and all the people out here supporting their family here. And, of course, again, watch the game here. When you get home, you can go back and watch it again and get to see little Johnny, do well, and you can keep this for years.
Look, those 2 big runs, the one by Frazier and Day that started out their first 2 possessions, and then it's just been a defensive battle since then.
Absolutely, and then the main objective for this Tioga team is to keep this Arthur F. Smith offense off the field, and they've been able to do that by –
got to cap it off, got to pay this drive.
Here we go again with 51 seconds left here in the first half. 2nd down and long here for Tioga. Magnana is the quarterback. He's going to hand it. No, he's going to fake it and keep it himself to the outside, still on his feet, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and I believe he got just to that here, which will make it now a manageable third down here for Tioga with 43 seconds, and he was able to step out of bounds to stop the clock here for Tioga. Good play call right there. Good job by the young quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback Logan Magana
Magana
has been having a game of it.
Do you know that for sure?
Trust me.
Okay.
I promise you. I promise you.
Magana. Well, again, I didn't have anybody tell me that in my ear, so I apologize. I went by what was wrote in front of me here. And look, they're going to head. Magana is going to go ahead and just run over the defender that didn't even look like he was trying to make the tackle, but he ran over him anyways.
And that's with 36 seconds left. That'll be fourth down. And goodness.
So, again, that's going to be a timeout here.
And, again, this is Super Bowl work. You've got to get everything you can into this one.
36 seconds left here in the opening half. 13-0, Arthur F. Smith on top of Tioga here. The defense for Arthur Smith trying to make another stop after already forcing a turnover on downs on the last possession by Tioga when it was 4th and 1 and stopped them inches short, trying to do the exact same thing. This time it's 4th and about 6 yards here, 4th and about 5 yards, should I say. Our down marker guys are just kind of having fun down there. They keep moving.
Well, they got in around 130 themselves.
Yeah. I believe that's Ryan Reeves. No, Ryan Reeves is on the is one of the down markers, but that's not who's doing it there. But of course, him and Jacorian down there helping out here at Red River Football.
Jacorian came up here into the press box early. It was great to meet that young man.
Yeah, he's fantastic here. There it is. That's going to be the sweep to the left side. They're looking to throw and then tuck, and he slows down. Oh, he's got a man. Oh. And what a catch right there by number 7. Wow, what a job. Caston Bardwell it looked like he was fixing to tuck it and get and be short here on your BU Designs instant replay. He's going to roll out. He's looking to throw, then he tucks it, and then last second he's just going to go ahead and chunk it up there. And Bardwell with the beautiful catch right there at the 2-3 yard line. And
some Tim Tebow-like stuff there with the jump pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, man, I can't make it. I'm not going to get the first down. And a beautiful throw and catch here. That'll move the sticks here, make it 1st and goal to go here with 27 seconds left. And a great job by the Tioga offense of making a big first down play right there.
Look, follow along there as you pull back to the replay once again. And you see Magana that comes out, and the handoff is there. And you see he wants to throw the ball right away, but the pressure comes up from that Arthur F. Smith defense, and then just a beautiful pass to a wide-open Bardwell that was out there. So that was courtesy of the folks at BU Designs, and we appreciate that. 27 seconds left from the 3 yard line. Tioga has got to convert this here.
And you got to think they will. I think 3 yard line here, that goal line defense of Arthur F. Smith, the way that Middleton has been able to run the ball and Magana has been able to run the ball, you think it's going to happen. They're looking to throw it. And he does. He catches it in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. That is Bardwell again. Magana to Bardwell for the touchdown. And Tioga gets on the board here. You're going to see it again right here on the BU Designs instant replay. You had a ton of trips right up there, and he's going to look to throw it and then just let it go. Catches it, gets pushed forward out of the end zone, but that was enough to break the plane. And a Tioga touchdown here with 23 seconds left here in the first half. So Tioga finally on the board here, going to go for the extra point here.
Doesn't take me but 2.5 games to get that working.
Here we go. Tioga going for the extra point. There's that I formation. Middleton in the back here. And they're going to hand it off to Middleton. Middleton's going to keep churning them legs, falls forward for the extra point. And what a job by that young man. Not humongous in size, but, man, you could tell that young man loves to carry the rock. What a job right there, Middleton, with the extra point here. So, with 23 seconds left here in the first half, Tioga cuts the deficit now to 13-7.
Look, I want to look back at that play one more time, and you see the work by your young quarterback just staying alive in it and looking, had pressure right up the middle and is able to dump that off. and get the PAT. So
great job right there by the Tioga offense. Let's see if the Tioga defense can keep that momentum going here with 23 seconds left in the half. Cannot afford to give up any more points right here because this is going to be a twofer. This is Arthur Smith will get the ball to start the third quarter. So you definitely don't want to allow them any points right here and then have kind of double dip in the third quarter.
Well, you give up 2 big runs, and that's the momentum is squarely on Arthur S. Smith's shoulders. But this last drive and finishing it off the way that they did gives that momentum to Tioga, barring something unforeseen here in the last 23 seconds.
Here we go. Again, Frazier back into the ball game, as well as Spurlock as well here with 23 seconds here. 5 seconds on the play clock. And I guess they're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, Arthur F. Smith will get the timeout.
So, again, only 23 seconds here. But, again, the 2 touchdowns that Arthur Smith has scored has been both 60-plus yarders, one by Frazier, one by Day. And so, again, if they can get some type of any seam to that outside, you got to imagine this team can score in a hurry if they need to. So, here we go. 2 receivers down near side. 1 receiver at the top. There's a man right there, and there's that little top. And a good tackle and a flip to number 12. What a flip to Day. And Day still on his feet all the way down to the 50. Day's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Day's taking it to the house. And exactly what you did not want to happen has just happened if you're the Tioga defense. And that play was almost blown up at the line of scrimmage and a flip in the air, and Day takes it to the house.
All you see on the replay is Day extending his big lead there. Even his own guy can't catch up to him, and you know that, it's just off and running. And that's pretty you cannot have that. That's what we talked about, Billy, is that you couldn't have that happen.
That was the absolutely worst case. Your defense did a great job of getting pressure in the backfield, immediately hit as soon as the ball was in his hands, and he just throws the ball up in the air, which is something you never want to do. And it just so happened it fell right into Day's hands. And when things going your way, they're going your way. Absolutely. So Arthur Smith with the big touchdown right before the half with 5 seconds left here. They're going for the conversion right here.
Look like they're from the 5, so they'll be going for 2.
Yep, going for 2. 2 receivers, that's far side, 1 receiver in near side here. They're still waiting on the play call is Spurlock. Seems to be a little miscommunication. There we go. They're going to hand the ball off again. That's going to be Frazier to the outside. Frazier's going to break it and get into the end zone untouched. So the 2-point conversion is good. So with 5 seconds left here in the half, 21-7, Arthur Smith has extended their lead here at Super Bowl in the minors division.
Yeah, again, we have the majors coming up, but just explosive big runs. And that's what we had heard the mark on it is that you put Arthur F. Smith's runners out in space, and Day has done that. We heard to watch out for Frazier,
yeah,
but Day is stealing the show today.
Old Day's house. This is Day's house right here. So far early on here in the first half, 5 seconds left, and it's been this has been fun. This has been an exciting game, a lot of back and forth. And, again, let's see with this Tioga offense. Again, you don't see the Tioga offense being that threatening of getting a long touchdown run right here from what we've seen thus far.
Billy, they've got 4 spread to the far side. Look for them to
try to throw it down.
Or just get it. Because you've got lone coverage off to the near side, and it's going to be man-on-man if they come out and run this way.
And there it is. Magana's going to throw it. Ball's going to hit the down, so that's going to be no good. With 1 second left on the clock.
That's just a long way to throw the ball.
Yep. And then hope at that point from there. I imagine they're probably going to run pretty close to that same formation and just try to make something happen.
I get you, your fastest guy, and put back there at quarterback. Put those same 4 guys over there because the only one to this near side now is number 30.
Yep.
You have all your safeties and everybody. Frazier goes over there. You just get one-on-one and run out this side and see if you can beat him.
There we go. We got a flag.
We got one of the fans from Arthur F. Smith that may get, and if they throw it on the fan, it's a good chance he's going to get run out of the place.
And let's see what we got here.
Because he turns around and looks right at over the coach. Maybe he's looking past the fan. And he throws the flag right back at him. Well, let's say he threw it to him, perhaps.
I don't think that was malicious on that throw. I don't think.
Say he tossed it back to him.
It had a little bit more arc than I would have had if you thrown it at somebody. I think he was like, here you go, buddy.
Not really sure what came out of that because they've not marked any yardage off.
I think that might have been a warning. And so here, and he's doing what you said now. If he can beat 30.
Yeah, but there's no block.
Oh, wow. What a move right there. And that's Frazier trying to make the tackle. And Magana trying to make it happen here. And that's going to be enough for the first half. So Arthur F. Smith with a big, big run on the very end of that half makes it 21-7 here as we go into halftime in this Super Bowl for the Miners division, 9 and 10-year-olds. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. It's hot out there, and we want to cool you down with some great savings on your new AC unit. Right now, you could save on a new energy-saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Plus a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Just need a repair? We got you covered too, with $50 off any repair backed by a 2-year parts and labor warranty. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Back to live action we go. Going to take this opportunity to try a couple of things out here at halftime. This, I don't believe, has ever been attempted by us, but we're going to look back at a couple of highlights of first half action right now. Well, clearly that didn't work, so there you have it. I mean, I don't know. Now, through the magic of television and halftime production and all that, we're going to try to take a look at one of the first half highlights. To meet that young man.
Yeah,
and Billy, this is the Tioga touchdown that's on there.
To the left side, they're looking to throw and then tuck, and he slows down. Great effort here. Oh, he's got a man, and what a catch right there by number 7.
First down.
And that allowed Tioga to get the first down there and get the touchdown right after that here on another pass from it was Magana to Middleton here. Again, I apologize. We're just getting the rosters right before the game, so we don't know the young men quite as well as we do with our own guys. But I'm telling you, it's been fun to watch Tioga get on the board, and of course Arthur Smith's going to turn around and go right back.
And this is our final one when Day it was the one that was catch. It was over him, but we caught the replay at the end when Day was
all the way
extending
down
things
to the
out.
50.
You can
Day-Day's
see him
to the 40,
to
the 30, to the 20.
loss.
Day-Day's taking so a couple of yards right there. But with the player just throws it up in the air and you throw it into Day-Day's hand and good things happen there. So Day-Day with a big second touchdown of the ball game for him.
Second half right around the corner. Going to take our final timeout before we get things going, and we'll be right back right after this.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
All right, we are back. Everybody here getting ready to start the third quarter. And ball's going to Arthur Smith, but Tioga has elected to onside kick here.
How do you onside kick if there's not a kicking game? Billy, tell us.
Well, let me explain it to you here. Let me get my little deal out here that we got here going on. They did it earlier. They'll start the ball at the 30-yard line, and they have to get 4th and 15. So basically, they've got to get 15 yards on this play that they do. If they do, they get the ball back here. It's like an onside kick happened and they recover.
Look, Sean Payton did it in the Super Bowl against the Colts, so why not now?
Because they don't have Will Lutz. So here we go. They need 15 yards. They're going to throw it deep here. And they got a man wide open, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 40, to the 30, and push that out of bounds. So it will be Tioga ball. And it looked like the defender, Doug, was acting like he was out of the play. He was just standing there talking to the coaches, and he just took off running as soon as they snapped the ball here. Great play call right there by Tioga. And you can see him at the top of the screen. He doesn't even look like he's in the play. And boom, he throws the ball to him, and he's wide open, nobody covering him because they didn't think anybody was up there. And a huge, huge turn of events right here. Tioga gets the ball here, stole a possession right there. And Tioga going to try to get something back here going here, trailing 21-7. My goodness, that's how you start a second half.
How about that onside kick working?
It happened so fast you didn't even see the kick. And a big handoff right there by Middleton here to Middleton, and a big carry on first down here. And, man, that's exciting little – I like that rule. You'd almost want to try to do that every time if you could, huh?
Andy Boone would.
There's no question. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He could be on the 1 yard line. He's going to do it. So second down and about 6 now for Tioga here, still in that possession here to start the third quarter, trailing 21-7. Gutsy play call by the coaches for Tioga, but paid off here as the Tioga getting ready here. Magana under center. He's going to hand the ball off again to Middleton. Middleton runs into his own offensive lineman and just jumps on his back and starts pushing, and he's going to just be short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up third down and about a half a yard here. So 3rd and 1 for Tioga, looking to extend the yardage here, try to get another first down here and try to get back within 1 score of the ball game. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Arthur Smith on top, 21-7.
Look, that's the way you get back into one. You come in and score right before the half. You do something aggressive and crazy. And if you don't get it, doesn't matter. You're going out here to try to win one, not try to keep it close. This is a dead-gum Super Bowl.
That's it. We play to win the game, they say. Here we go. Hand off to Middleton. He's going to spin, hit the circle button, and he should get enough for the first down, and he does. So that will move the chains for Tioga. And Magana and Middleton's got a little you could tell there's some familiarity right there.
They got some chemistry. That's right. A little bit of rhythm going here. 6:06.
And a big gutsy call, should I say, right there to start the third quarter with the onside kick here. Tioga steals the possession, and they really got to put some points on the board right here to keep the offense of Arthur Smith off the field, who's had 3 big runs so far to give them their 21 points. So receiver near side and far side right here. Here we go. They're going to hand it up. That's going to be a fake to the running back. That's going to be Magana to the right side. And a good block right there, but there's that flag.
They're going to call a blindside block.
That's oh, my goodness. All he did was a little nudge.
That's so tough, but it's right in front of the guy.
And that's going to march him right back here. So
see if we have it. I don't know if we will or not. Yeah, you got it just in your screen. So we'll go back to it one more time. You see that block that was made right there, and it was past the play anyway.
Yeah, and it was an unfortunate event right there for Tioga. Had a lot of momentum rolling their way here, and now that's going to march them back a good bit here, and it's going to bring up 1st and long here for Tioga. Ball be at the 30-yard line, I believe, or the
back to the 30-yard line is where it will go. Going to be first down still, though it was made. So you got first down in 20, it looks like. First down 21.
21, yeah. And that's huge hurt right there with the way the momentum was going for Tioga. So, again, it is a fresh set of downs right there. But if you don't do that directly in front of the side judge, I don't think he calls it. But, you got to do what you got to do. There we go. It's going to be handed off to Middleton again. Middleton still rolling here, trying to get things going. Only picks up a couple of yards here. It's going to bring up 2nd down and still super long here. Yeah, we've got a player down on the field here hurt right here for Tioga.
You can ill afford, if you are the Indians, to not capitalize. It's been such a good drive all the way down inside the 5, but the one blindside block got away from that.
Yeah, they're going to have a Tioga defender. Tioga. It looks like an offensive line really hurt there on the field. And they're going to take a break here and see so we're going to take a break while they're taking a break. We'll be right back here on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, You're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
And we're back, everybody, here. Carter Matthews walks off under his own wheel there. So young man just kind of walking it off there, thankful that he's okay and he'll be all right here. So still second down and super long for Tioga with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left here in this third quarter. Tioga trails 21-7 against Arthur Smith here at the Red River Miners Super Bowl championship game. And that's going to be a rollout. Again, they're looking to throw a wide open receiver, underthrown and just tipped just enough by Frazier to keep that from a touchdown scoring, and just underthrown just a hair here. Frazier is able to get to the ball here to knock it down here. But again, the whole left side is wide open here for that receiver to make a play here, and that's just good play calling right now by Tioga, starting to mix some things in here. And the DB bites on it there and it gives the receiver wide open, but just enough time for Frazier to make a hand there and knock down the play. So third down and long now for Tioga. And, again, ball spotted at the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
27 is where their mark would have to get down inside the 10 to the 9 to move the sticks.
Here we go, I formation here for Tioga. And Middleton's been involved this entire second half, but that's going to be the rollout again. They're trying to throw that ball to 7, and it hits the ground just out of the reach there for Bardwell, who had the touchdown earlier, and that's going to bring up fourth down now for Tioga.
Goodness. Showing good range at throwing the ball, either from the left side or the right side. The left-hander gets up there and sets where he's going and puts a good charge into it, but unable to connect on either one of those, but have had opportunities on both pass plays.
Yep, Magana with the throw there. So I don't think the kicker can kick the 40-yard field goal, so we're going to go for it on fourth down right here.
I ought to give you like first and 12 to get it or move the sticks.
I mean, the punter can do it. He kicks 30-yard punts all
every
day
time.
Long. So here we go. Tioga trying to make something happen on fourth down. There is a flip, and that's going to go to Magana, and they're going to throw it into triple coverage, but it's no good. So the defense from Arthur Smith makes the stop here, and we've got a hurt player again for Tioga. That looks to be number 7, Bardwell, still on the ground here. Hopefully that young man is okay, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. And so Tioga turns it over, and Arthur Smith will get the ball back here with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left here in this third quarter. So while they do an injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout here. We'll be right back.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
With who?
Frazier and Lair are cousins. Welcome back, everybody, here. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Arthur Smith on top, 21-7. The Green Rattlers have had 3 big touchdown runs here tonight. And, of course, Tioga with the pass to Bardwell from Magana earlier on to get them on the board here. So here we go with the Green Rattlers trying to make something happen. Again, so far, every time they've been able to touch the ball, they've been able to score. And there's going to be a handoff to number 2. That is Tatum Norwood, and he's going to get drugged down right back to the line of scrimmage. And so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. And, again, every time that Day has touched the ball, Day has done something here with 2 carries for over 100 and some odd yards there and 2 touchdowns with 3 minutes now, 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Arthur Smith trying to eat some clock up there and extend their lead here on 2nd and 10.
Indeed, they are. And at this point in the time, you're wanting to get into that 4-minute offense, not necessarily that 2-minute. Just grind away as much as you can. Take care of the ball. You certainly don't mind putting the ball in the end zone again, but they've done their 3 scores off big runs. So in scoring position, anytime they get off the bus, it seems like, is Arthur F. Smith, and that'll be a delay of game.
Yeah, the wide receiver didn't quite know where to line up there in the slot, and last second just went up to the line and tried to act like he was a tight end. But, again, that's going to be enough for a delay of game. That's going to march them back. So to bring up 2nd and 15. No, they were able to get a timeout before here. Good job by the coaches to get that in there before losing 5 yards. So 3 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. 21-7, Arthur Smith on top of Tioga. We started off the morning here going in with the flag, and, of course, Tioga gets the W right there. In the second game, it was Tioga and Pineville, and it was all Pineville on that one. It's a heck of a matchup right there. They had a fun time calling that game here, and they win. Pineville does 33-8. This game here started off all Arthur Smith. Tioga has made a little game of it here in the last little bit here, but with the running attack that Arthur Smith has, the Green Rattlers, it's going to be tough to try to keep them out of the end zone here any much longer.
So here's what you're looking at. Tioga wins game 1. Pineville wins game 2. Arthur F. Smith on their way. There's going to be some bragging rights on the line in game 4 as they'll be knotted up at 1 game apiece.
Absolutely.
Arthur F. Smith won't have the opportunity to win the Super Bowl Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl Bowl? A Bobo.
That's what I called it.
Right over there by Day.
Right.
So he's going to go ahead. Spurlock's going to pitch it to the outside. Tioga does not bite. Joseph Daggerpont with a good pick. And a good job right there by the Rattlers. Still, look at the stiff arm and the throw right there. And a heck of a job of making something out of that right there. And that could have been really bad.
And a pickup of 3 on the play.
And love the maneuverability by Joseph Daggerpont out there of trying to get out of the way. White Hat's just doing everything out there tonight.
Just doing everything.
That
Unlike
was a moving screen.
Yeah, unlike a couple of the coaches we saw that were back in there earlier in there where they threw a couple of blocks.
Here we go. With the 2 minutes and 42 seconds left, 3rd and long here. And, of course, again, Day has not touched the ball here. We haven't really seen much of Frazier here on this drive as well. 2 receivers near side here, and they're pushing them down here trying to figure out exactly what the play call is. You got 9 seconds on the play clock, and they're going to have to call a timeout again. Yeah.
Boy, and that's got to be frustrating if you're the coach, not able to get your play in there and get it going. He's upset about it, but you've got to get that play. 2:15 remaining in this one.
Yeah, and that's frustrating because you're in the Super Bowl. You're not. This. You've had weeks and weeks and weeks of preparation to try to get all this stuff done, and we've seen that a couple of times today, where some confusion on where to get set on by the wide receivers or by tight ends or whatever, and it's caused a little bit of confusion here. But luckily, timeouts are there. You can't keep them. You can't take them with you. You might as well use them if you need them.
And look, Arthur F. Smith knows they're one good drive away from cementing this. You know, the worst thing you can do is get out of here with this one, not convert on 3rd down, punt the ball away, and give Tioga an opportunity. Is move the ball well. Problem here is that Arthur F. Smith's offense has not been on the field in about 30 minutes. Tioga went on that drive to end the first and then came back and put that big drive up going as well. So it's just been a lot of Arthur F. Smith or Tioga's offense out there.
Well, you see number 12 for Arthur Smith down here on the sideline walking with a limp. That is Day. That's the reason we haven't seen him get involved on the play here, and that's a big runner right there for this Arthur Smith team. Here we go. 3rd down and it looks to be about 6 yards here for the 1st down. Again, still some confusion going with 16 seconds. There it is. Spurlock is going to roll out to the left. He's looking to throw. He just chunks it. And just going to be in and out of the hands of the Tioga defender. And Bardwell, who was hurt a little while ago, is showing some emotion out there. And so that's going to be no good and 4th down. And let's see what Arthur Smith's going to do.
you got to punt the football away right here. Absolutely, you do.
You do.
Because you've not – I mean, Tioga's offense has not shown – short of that one drive that was in hurry up, they've not shown that they can really move the ball down the field for you. And you just – similar to kicking the ball and clearing it out in soccer perhaps, you just get it out of your end of the field.
And exactly 30-yard punt here going to be by the kicker. And so we're going to have the ball spotted at the 40-yard line here with 1 minute, 55 seconds left here in the third quarter.
A ton of time left in this one, and Tioga's done what it's done, what it needed to do. Scored, they forced a 3 and out. They've done things to get themselves in this game. Now they've got to go and capitalize.
First big stop right there by the Tioga defense. So you got to make them hurt right here when you're the offense. So here we go. Again, a couple of Day back onto the field I see here. So the young man powering through that. And here goes
but I don't know
that Tioga
how well
offense.
he's going to run.
Here we go. That's going to be a flip. That's going to be Willie Hill with the carry and a good tackle right there. Just a great tackle by, was that Jeffers, number 9?
He slipped down right there is what he did. Yeah, when he's running to that far side and he slips.
So here we go. Look, I seen Jeffers standing over in here. I got blocked briefly there, but
no, I think he saw him as well, and he goes to cut and he slides down on that turf and slips down for a loss of 3.
Good thing we're getting new turf here at Tioga.
And a Jumbotron.
And a Jumbotron.
Right.
And some hamburgers and all kind of stuff that we get around here. Here we go. 2nd down and 12 now for Tioga. Receiver near side here, one on the far side. And let's see, there goes handoff to Middleton. Middleton's nowhere to go right there. Big run stopper for Arthur Smith here. Let's see who that was with the green shield here.
Fielding
and that's number 33.
Yeah, he's favoring that right hand just a little bit too. It looked like it got banged in between he and the running back.
That is Bo Boardlaw for Arthur Smith with the tackle there, and got back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 10 now for Tioga, and you have got to make it. You got to get some points right here. You make a big stop on defense. With 36 seconds left here in the third quarter, you got to get some points on the board and make this a game here if you're Tioga.
Well, this is a key conversion, and you give yourself a couple of shots at it here. You don't I don't think you punt the ball away from right here.
Yeah, again, they've been able to get 60 yards, so what's another 40, you know what I mean? So
right.
You might as well. And that's going to be a good pass there, a deep pass, in and out. Boy, a catch right there by Tioga, and my goodness, Magana, man, has got a cannon, and his accuracy is ridiculously good, and just threw it over the defender here, but we do have a flag on the play.
But watch it go back in. It's a left-handed throw. Holding is going to bring that one back, but what a play that is.
Yeah, just threw it over the DB's outreached arm here, but
see if we can pick up where the holding is.
Yeah, they're going to throw it from that side judge here, and
yeah,
you can see it, and that's unfortunate for Tioga. Big conversion on 3rd and long. Is going to bring it back there to even 3rd and longer now. And Tioga keeps shooting themselves in the foot here just when they get some momentum rolling. So that's going to bring down, my goodness, all the way back to the 30-yard line.
3rd down and 20 now. Got to get to the 50.
So even here we go with 8 seconds left here in the third quarter.
I'm so glad I have headphones.
I did not hear anything that was said. Here we go. And he's looking to throw Magana again to the outside. He's going to pocket it himself this time. He's going to keep it and get right back to the original line of scrimmage, a pickup of about 9 yards. And that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. So we're moving to the fourth quarter here. And let's see what Tioga is going to do here, whether they go for it or go ahead and punt.
Oh, you absolutely have to go for it here.
You would think.
There's no.
Yeah, you would think that would be the play, and it looks like that's what they're going to talk about here at the turn. So we'll keep it here as well. But 21-7, Arthur Smith on top of Tioga here early, getting ready for the fourth quarter here. And, again, you can hear, you got to love it in the background here. You can hear the excitement from the fans for Arthur Smith here. They know that if they can get a big stop right here, this could possibly put this ball game away.
You're absolutely right. You know, several things working against you. The clock is one of those. 14-point lead. Got to score a couple of times, and you've only scored one time in the ball game today. And, oh, by the way, Arthur Smith is not too bad on offense.
Absolutely here. And, again, I see Day working still with a little limp right there. You can see number 12 walking out towards the 40-yard line. And ever since he got injured, he had those 2 super long runs for touchdowns. And, stay tuned after the game. Of course, we're going to announce our MVP for both sides as well. So far, they've all matched up with what the Red River football has picked as well. So
right.
At least we know we're watching.
Well, they've been
some
pretty
game.
big highlights that have been out there. You go back to Lair, you go back to those guys, and they've stood out.
Yep. So that's going to be the punt. Yeah, they're going to punt that one here. So that's going to give Arthur Smith the ball here, 21-7 with 7 minutes 50 seconds left here in this ball game. And Arthur Smith's trying to put this away. He's going to carry it himself here, and Spurlock's going to get hit in the backfield, and that should be a loss of a couple of yards there. So good job by the Tioga defense right there. It's going to bring up second down and about 14 now for Tioga. So curious call right there, punting the ball as opposed to going for it for you only needed 10 yards. So let's see if the Tioga defense can come in here and hold them and hope that something can happen here in a score of 21-7 with 7 minutes 16 seconds. Again, Arthur Smith's not going to be in a hurry at all to get any play going.
No, and they're looking right down at the play clock that's on there.
Yep, 20 seconds left on that particular clock here. 7 minutes 4 seconds left here in the ball game. 21-7. Arthur Smith on top of Tioga here. And again, get ready for Frazier.
Yeah, they hurry to the line to get under 10 seconds.
And there it is. Frazier cuts out to the right side, and a good job. But there is a lot of flags being thrown as Frazier goes down all the way to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and drug down, horse collar type tackle right at the 2-3 yard line here.
You see the hat come in from all the way down here. That's going to be another penalty flag that's thrown as Frazier is down.
Yeah, because he had already thrown his. That's going to be a horse collar tackle on that call here, and let's see what the calls back here. Normally, the flags that were thrown this far back is going to be holding on Arthur Smith, but a horse collar tackle that could really injure someone right there brought down at the 2 yard line. So we're going to get a bird's eye view here of seeing what these calls are going to be here, because that one came in super, super late. It's a good thing he's got a hat.
That's why they have it there like that.
I'd hate to see if you need to throw another flag, what he would have to do.
Take off his shoe and chunk it. Ask the Florida Gators how that works out for you.
Here we go. I believe the initial call was going to be holding against Arthur Smith, but we're going to see right here. Seen 2 flags
see
come
if
out
something
all at
like
once.
that's going to offset it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. That's a horse collar that's called at the end of it. Yeah, so you hurt yourself if you're Tioga by chasing this down and making the tackle because you get the horse collar out of the deal. Otherwise, it would have been a holding call.
Yep.
Down here. Goodness.
Absolutely. And again, of course, they might not have even seen the penalty. That young man just tried to do what he could to save a touchdown.
Absolutely. That's correct. And you can't fault that, but it's just, man, one of those things that would have changed this from 2nd and 12 to 2nd and 22.
Yep. And lost about 25 seconds off the clock as well there, which hurt Tioga as well. So 6 minutes, 39 seconds left here in the ball game. 21-7, Arthur Smith on top of Tioga. A no call there. We had a holding for Arthur Smith, a horse collar at the end of the play on Tioga, offsetting penalties. Brings it right back to where we started, boys and girls. So here we go. And I'm curious to see if they go ahead and give the ball to Frazier again, the way he's got to be exhausted, especially with that big tackle right there. Or are they going to go ahead and feed Day? So, yeah, Frazier's off the field right now. He's taking a break. They're going to hand the ball off to the left side, and Tioga's right there with a big tackle. That ball went to number 21. That was Jace Smith with the carry. But the host of Tioga defenders, I think that was Middleton with the tackle for loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and super long.
Look, just probably the smallest guy out there, but plays as big as anyone on the field. And that just, wow, what effort by that young man.
Yeah, very impressed with Middleton, the way that young man plays and carries the ball here. Same as Magana's had a great afternoon as well. So 5 minutes, 55 seconds left here. 21-7, Arthur Smith on top of Tioga, trying to eat and milk this clock the best they can with 17 seconds left on the play clock, and don't need to do too much as opposed to just not turn the ball over here if you're Arthur Smith. There it goes again. Carry to his right. That's Frazier. Frazier breaking people's ankles. Frazier still cuts back in right into a host of Tioga defenders and going to stay in back, but he seems to be a little hurt on the play as well.
It may be fatigue because he has put in some big, hard charging runs.
Yeah, big, and there he goes again, and he just got back into the game, and they're going to tell him to take a little break right now again here. I think he got hit in the back, lower back there, as Coach says, rub some dirt on it, and the old-fashioned fixer right there.
Rub some turf on it.
Here we go. Spurlock comes back into the ballgame after getting the play call. Here we go. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left here.
If you're Tioga, you got to have a stop. I mean, it goes without saying. Arthur F. Smith, if they get the first down here, I think that takes the wind out of the sails at 4:46 remaining.
Yes, sir. I like it. Here we go. Spurlock in the shotgun. 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Spurlock's going to grab it himself, cut back in. Still on his feet. He's going to get the big first down. Spurlock still on his feet all the way down to the 40. Spurlock going to get pulled by the jersey, not the shoulder pad, so that will not be a penalty, but a heck of a tackle.
Watch your play here. He just takes it himself and wheels his way on the outside, cuts back in, and then finds the sideline, goes through the seam of about 4 Tioga defenders, and that's just a tough run.
And a good job because his blocker missed the block in here, and him cutting back in was all on him, and enough to get the first down, move the chains, and keep the momentum here with Arthur Smith. So 4 minutes and 22 seconds left here in this ball game, and back comes in Mr. Frazier after the brief break right there with the lower back injury. Here comes, again, Spurlock is in the play. Number 20 is going to come into the ball game as well. That is Gavin Underwood. So let's see what Arthur Smith could do to try to put this ball game away with 4 minutes left here in the ball game.
I mean, anything does it. Even if you just run your 4 plays here, you get this thing down under a couple of minutes. And,
Spurlock again is going to keep it cut back to the outside. We got a flag on there. That's normally in the holding vicinity.
You see it back in the backfield.
Yep, and that's going to come right back. But so they will go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 20.
You'll be able to watch the hold that's in here. It works in the backside towards the tail end of the play.
Which allowed Spurlock a lot of separation right there.
Correct.
But it did eat about 15 to 20 seconds off the clock there, so it's going to pull them back here. It's going to bring up 1st and 20, but it will only be 3 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the ball game.
Yeah, this is exactly, if you're Arthur F. Smith, this is exactly the drive you wanted. This is your Super Bowl championship game ending drive. You go in here, and whether you put points on the board or you don't, you grind away. And another first down, clock continues to run.
Here we go again, and this is like a victory formation in the spread type deal. You're just trying to eat as much clock as you can here. You know that your offense has done enough to get this W here tonight. So here we go.
And look, it's been 3 big plays. Big runs is all that it's been.
2 by Day and 1 by Frazier for the touchdowns here. And you got to see Frazier's going to probably keep it, and he does. He keeps it himself. He cuts back in and falls right into about 4 Tioga defenders here. So, again, that's going to bring up 2nd down now. And a heck of a job right there by the Tioga defensive line to keep Frazier contained. And it's going to bring up 2nd and long now for Arthur Smith.
Yeah, a long way to go. And again, it doesn't hurt you because the clock continues to run. So you're okay with that if you are Arthur F. Smith.
Here we go, getting ready here.
2 sets of trophies have been given out, 2 to go, just a couple of minutes away from Arthur F. Smith getting their Super Bowl championship trophies, and it's been explosive plays, and we knew that it would be that way.
Here we go. We got 3 receivers here near side, 1 at the top of your screen. They're going to keep moving, and again, they don't really know where to set.
Spread them out and run the draw.
Yeah. Spurlock, he's going to throw it. That's going to go to Frazier, and Frazier's going to cut around. Frazier's going to go all the way to the house. Frazier's going to the 10, 5, touchdown, And there's another flag right here on the 35-yard line. And let's see, again, same area as last time where the holding was called.
See if we can see it here. You see the screen pass, it's complete. And that's where they're going to call it. And, boy, I mean, that's close.
Let's see here what the official call will be here as we get to see the white hat. Yep, and it is holding here, so they're going to march it back here again. So it's going to be second and super long again here. But you're still eating up some clock as you go here with 2 minutes and 3 seconds. This has been a quick game the entire game until we get to this fourth quarter, and it's been a lot of penalties here, eating up a lot of time right now.
It does, and every time they get that hold, they go back and they run the clock. You'll get into the 2-minute warning here in just a minute.
Yep. 3 seconds left here before that. So 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 21-7, Arthur Smith on top of Tioga here, trying to run out this clock here. 3 receivers. There's that trip formation at the bottom of your screen that was very successful a minute ago. Spurlock's going to throw it right to Frazier again and almost intercepted. That's Middleton. Young man said, nah, not in my house. That's not going to happen. Not again. And almost a pick six by Middleton.
Watch it on your screen here on the replay as he reads that just as well as anything that I have seen.
Yeah.
Jumps the screen route, and I mean, if his hands on, you see him moving.
Yeah, he's starting to go already. He read it pre-snap.
Moments away from that, he sees that it's coming.
So again, second down here. Trying to figure out what the call is. Let's see what they got going on here. That was a heck of a play right there by Middleton. Ball's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. Third down. Two minutes left here in the ball game. We just had that 2-minute warning here. Third and long here. Ball's got to go all the way to the 26-yard line. Spurlock in the shotgun. 3 receivers. That's going to be Frazier in motion. They're going to hand it off to Frazier. Frazier cuts back to the outside. Frazier's at the 40. Frazier's at the 30. Frazier's at the 20. 10, 5. Touchdown, Arthur Smith. Touchdown, Frazier.
Dude, you missed a tremendous
Down goes Frazier.
You trim it down to the goal line. Goes
it.
Frazier, and watch it here on the replay.
Here we go. Just a beautiful play right there. And that young man just takes it on his own and just goes to the house. It's just a beautiful, beautiful job here. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon as well. Him and Day-Day both having a day of it. And so it's just absolutely fun to watch these two go toe for toe here. It's going to make it a little bit harder on us to decide who our player of the game is going to be here. What a beautiful job. They're going to go for one here, try to get the extra point here. It is 27-7 here, extra point pending. And just absolutely fun game to call here, especially for this Arthur Smith team. They're doing a heck of a job running the ball here.
It certainly muddles things up for the player of the game, doesn't it, from Arthur S. Smith?
We actually got to do some
we got to think?
Yeah, here we
go.
And look at number 20 go to the outside. That is Gavin Underwood, and it is good. With 1:47 seconds left here in the ball game. Arthur Smith on top, 28-7 now. And, man, you can see we got a flag. They do got a flag right there. Let's see what the call is. I mean, you might as well. We got 40 of them that's already been thrown in the last 3 minutes. Well, poor Gavin Underwood. That was a heck of a run.
Look, he made a tremendous run.
So they're going to back him up here. Watch out. Watch out right here for Frazier.
So this could very well determine.
Very well, yeah. Is Day-Day in the ball game as well? Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah. So
here we go. Spurlock in the shotgun.
So is it Frazier or is it Day-Day? Sorry,
Day-Day's on the right side over here. He's just blocking.
Underwood gets it again.
Underwood's got it again here, but this time he cannot quite get it here. So
look,
the two-point conversion is
the
no
most
good.
Disappointed folks in that are sitting right here. The 6 shirt,
the
5 shirts
Underwood
that say Underwood on it. They're like, "Come on now, our kid gets in there," and he doesn't get it the next time, but did give him the opportunity for it.
So 27-7 here with 1:47 seconds left here in the ball game. It has been all Arthur Smith here this ball game. Tioga will get the ball here and just going to try to make something happen here with 1:47 seconds here. Beautiful afternoon here at the reservation in Tioga, our home place here. I know that you're a Ash guy now, but, it's still our home here at Tioga.
Look, I tell you, I'm from here back when, walked across where that T is for graduation to get my diploma and grew up across right out our window over where the gym is where my childhood home was.
There you go. And there he is again, Middleton carrying the ball and getting some positive yards. So you lived in the gym, huh?
Across from the gym, as a matter of fact. Yes, and people still accuse me of living in the gym these days.
Oh, yeah.
So I just
nobody accuses you.
Nobody
of that.
ever has accused me of that.
Second and short here for Tioga with just about 1:23 seconds left here in the ball game. Appreciate all the crew here at Red River Football for allowing us to come in here. And
They
be
may
a part
not
of this.
appreciate it very
They might not
much.
invite us back, but we're
Right.
having a good time.
Right.
Here we go. Hand it off again. There he is, but hitting the backfield immediately. Middleton is, and that Arthur F. Smith defense really coming through on that big tackle.
That was number 11 that got in and made that tackle there.
That was Muhammad Wanda.
There you go.
Exactly how I said it. That is exactly how you pronounce it. I promise. I have no idea if that's right. But, again, big tackle by that young man here with 49 seconds left here. And well-deserved right here. Your Super Bowl champions here in the minor division, Arthur F. Smith team. They're the number 1 seed. They've had a heck of a year. And, they gave up a good battle here, this Tioga team, the number 7 seed coming into this. So 1 versus 7 seed. And it was a heck of a battle here, but pulled away by Arthur F. Smith. Here we go. Handed ball off again here, just rolling forward here, getting right at the sticks. It depends on the spot. They're going to say his knee was down a yard short here, so at the 39-yard line. So they're going to give him the first down, though. So they're going to keep that clock rolling.
Yeah, 10 and 9 and 8. That's what
that's
going to
do it right there. So, again, that's going to do it here for the Miners Super Bowl here. 27-7, Arthur Smith are your Super Bowl champions. And that's going to make this last game of the afternoon very, very important for your communities here. It's going to battle it out. So Tioga wins the first one. Pineville wins the second one. Arthur Smith wins the third one here. And Tioga versus Pineville for that final one in the major. So it's going to be a fun final game here. So that's going to do it for the Miners Super Bowl. We're going to keep it here for the trophy presentation. But Arthur Smith defeats Tioga 27-7 here, and that's going to do it. We're going to go ahead and step away and let you watch the trophy presentation.